Last time on the Lost Crown.
When the cursed fog rolled down from the mountains, it stole villages.
Stole them?
Yes, some disappeared completely, never to be seen.
I think you're messing with me.
I promise that I'm not.
Impressive. But such power cannot be imbued in an item in a single lifetime.
Somehow, I feel like I've lived many lives in Mount Qaf.
Hola amigos, Ghost here, and today we continue our journey into Prince of Persia the Lost Crown. In his pursuit of the last secrets of Mount Qaf, Sargon traveled to the Eternal Sands one last time, entered a hidden village once lost, and calmed the raging sea at last. From here, Sargon trained with Artaban before facing Mount Qaf's toughest parkour challenge within the lower city. After many attempts, Sargon completed the challenge, and with its completion, only the secrets of the Tower of Silence remain. Which, of course, we will uncover now as Sargon travels to the Tower of Silence in his search of the Key of Kings. Let's do this! Time to travel to the Tower of Silence. Let's do this. We'll take this way up, because it's the proper way to do that. And thanks to the power of double jump, we don't have to really deal with most of those bugs and creatures and suckers. Tower of Silence. Alright. Well, that was an easy find. Ah, that's nice. Okay, this leads to the left though. Where does this lead? Oh, young Vahram.
Here you are again.
Sargon, my father. I see his face. I see myself standing there. My father is dead, murdered.
I'm sorry, Vahram.
And I know of the other one. Sargon, you told me to control my power, and I did. But the other me, he didn't learn. He lost himself.
Each of us has our own path to travel. It's the choices along the journey that decide who we are.
But Sargon, I have no path. I leap across time, and yet I'm still a boy. I'm a traveler who can leap, and yet I'm still stuck in the same place.
Maybe not, Vahram. Maybe it's a path you can't see yet. A better one.
I wonder if by him interacting with the younger Sargon, that created like a double, like making it so that current Vahram and younger Vahram are two different people now. Because the original Vahram had no guide, no one to help him out, to make sure his head was on the right, it was in the right headspace. Okay, there was nothing here, yet it allowed me to do this. Or there is something here. I see. Statuette of God Valu. The god of wind sweeps away evil spirits. Ooh, I thought I messed that one up. Ow. So now we're next to the other teleporting spot to Kaheva. So I wonder if this is just a side area. Ooh, spikes. Not so safe. Try avoid using them. This was... Oh, I thought it was going to be a trap. Blazing Kestrel. Arrows become flaming arrows. Applies a burning effect to the enemy. A pretty decent one. I assume it makes the arrows technically better overall, but... Needs back up there. Oh, time crystals, where'd you go? Oh no, I lost them. I see, okay, so this was like a secondary area that led to... Okay, so we do have to go around. Okay, and then there's an up. What about over here? Oh. Oh, they can... I killed myself technically doing that. But I got rid of the enemy. Another blocked path. Oh my god, what? I must have now looked at my health. And I'm all the way down here. Of course I am. Let's go up here, see what this is all about. There was a soma tree this entire time, I didn't even look. That's why you can always check the other areas. And this is a blocked route as well. Okay. Well, at least we can... we're closer to a place we can... Gotcha. Thank you, bird. And that fixes that, so we don't have to deal with those sets of enemies anymore if we don't want to. And Xerxes' coin is now ours. And another Xerxes coin, lovely. Okay. How the hell am I supposed to do this? Oh wait, I see. Or not. Okay. Huh. Okay, why did it make me jump? Oh! Ah! There we go. I see what I had to do, and it took me a little too long for me to get it to work. Okay. And unlock that, and now there's two paths. Don't think I collected just about any of those, but smooth. Oh. Got you. Let's go to the right. Actually, hang on. Where are there petals on the floor of the... Oh, thank God. Okay, now we can go down again. Always forget they explode. But we get a Damascus steel for our efforts. Okay. We have to go around. And big guy, I'm just going to avoid you because I fought you and killed you and I don't need to do it again. Fair enough. Let me guess. I have to do this one so I can do that. There we go. And what is you? Sacred object. Ornate bronze clasp once attached to prayer beads. A gift to help the dead pay the toll on the bridge of Chinvat, or Janvat. I remember Sargon saying it, I just don't remember how to pronounce it at the moment. It looks like we could technically keep going this way, but how? Oh, I see. This is just chilling right here. Lovely. And there is this. Interesting. Ah, I see. So there's two different ways for us to actually get up there. Gotcha. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I forget. Can't climb on the ice. Oof. Alright. Next section. Oof. Oh no, I think I remember this one. Oh, I thought it was going to take me more attempts than the one, to be honest. Oh, I thought I had it. I mean, I kind of did, but the spikes were just slightly too close. Whew, we did it. And now that unlocks our ability to go right here again. Whew. Alright. Got one way to go. That means the Moon Boy is around here somewhere. Or Moon Dude. Probably a better way to say that. Let me heal. Damn. Gotcha. Oh, I see, I see. Then the Simurgh is gone forever. Well, that isn't ominous as hell.
No! Stop! Help! Help! Take me away!
It is done.
Then, was it all worth it?
Only the moon understands the future.
If there's a difference, I can't tell.
You'll see soon. The night sky will reveal our work. The true moon will be there for the world. For your faith in me, I share with you the moon. And this token.
Additional healing potion. Increase the number of healing potions you can carry. That's a great reward.
Now I'll search for the perfect spot to gaze skyward. I hope you will take time to take in the true moon, my friend.
Adios, man. It's been a pleasure. I wonder if we can actually find him again later on in some spot. Maybe, maybe not. Let's read the ending synopsis. The moon gatherer seems content. Seems so. This one actually gives us a full health thing. It's same as this one. So we can get a lot more health. A decent amount of more health, that is. Interessante. I see, okay. Break that, and now we do the second version of it, which is the right version. And voila. I missed! I missed! Oh! Jesus, this thing makes you slide a little too much. And what is over here? Oh, I see. This leads back over here. Oh. Why is there a second one? How dare you? How dare you be here? Gotcha. Interesting. Oh, okay. And that gives us a fourth piece, or third piece. So we're actually a step closer. And now we actually can return to her if we wanted to get a full health thing. Which I might do in a minute. Ah, another Soma. Oh, Walk tree. Yes, a Soma
You
tree.
found me. You found Camia.
Hello there.
The Tower of Silence. I only know of it by legend.
It is ancient, older than legends, by centuries and centuries. The rituals are very secret. All must be done exactly in order. It's the only way to evade the demons and stop them from taking the bodies.
Interessante. Okay then, good sir. And there we go, unlock that. So now this can all the way go over here, and I assume this is like the main way. Maybe. Probably, we'll see. Anyway, time to save real quick. So I decided that we're going to go and complete the Architect's side quest. So let's teleport over there, the closest being right here. Alright, I don't think she has any new dialogue.
This seems challenging, doesn't it? I wonder what I was thinking when I designed it. King Darius enjoyed such things. And I assure you, the solution is possible.
Fair enough. So now that they're all activated, I think the way that we're supposed to do is follow the numbers. And hit them in the right order. That's what I assume. So number 1 is this spear tip. Alright, and then number 2 is this baseball looking one. Making sure that's the right one. I think that's the right one. Yep. Oh, crap. Okay, I gotta watch out for that. What? Okay, I'm gonna use my arrow this time. 'Cause that did not work. Okay, where was number 3? I think number 3, yep, it was in the okay, it looks like a musical note. Right there. Number 4 is... I'm thinking the 4... No, not in the forest. Oh yeah, 4 is actually from the Tower of Silence. It's the one that kind of looks like an bullseye. I'm not sure. A target of some kind. Is it that? No, it's this. I do like how they're all making different type of note sounds. So that's 4. 5 is down here. And it looks like an anchor of sorts. That's the best way I can describe that symbol. That's not it. There we go. Alright, now for 6, which was right here. That looks like a triangle. It kind of reminds me of one of the World War II Armored Division symbols. Don't know why that's what I thought of. Alright, 6, now 7, I believe was... Where is it? Where is it? 7, okay, it looks like... That looks like a Gallic, Celtic symbol. Is it that one? Making sure. Nope, it's this one. So that's 7. 8 looks like... Where is it? That also looks like a symbol from like South America. That's 8, and 9 is, I think, the last one. Yep.
Isn't that amazing? I was beginning to think there was no solution.
There was a point where I wondered that too.
I understand that you think some of my designs might be peculiar.
I don't know that it matters if they are. Of course, maybe some of them were meant to kill someone.
Truly my favorites, those.
What I'm trying to say is, the city is full of marvels the world has never seen.
I knew it! A gift waits for you in my workshop. Go on.
Alright, we completed it. What's the ending dialogue? Puzzle solved, congratulations. Fair enough, you have anything else to say?
My memories return. King Darius. 30 years since he's been gone. I hope I've honored his vision. I wonder, though, if my work will be forgotten.
The king had a vision for the greatness of the Citadel to remain across the ages. To me, he appointed the right person. He'd be impressed with the technological marvels.
You know, you've given me a great gift.
By solving your puzzles.
Yes, but not only that. The real gift you gave me is that you took the time to interact with my work. You've acknowledged my life's dedication. For that, I will tell you a secret resonating through the buildings.
And what is it telling you?
The Simurgh lives.
Really now? Well, it kind of makes sense since we got a bunch of the Simurgh powers. And if the feathers came from the deceased god, I feel like their powers would have waned by now. So that kind of makes sense. If the Simurgh lives, maybe we have a chance to restore everything.
My memories return. King Darius, I hope I've honored
The king, to me,
You know,
I
It's
saw
just the same
real
dialogue.
for that.
And
The
Alright, let's go inside. Ooh, what's this? Astronomical mechanism. A design for a mechanism to be placed on a mountaintop. Mechanical model of the solar system. Used to track the movements of planets and stars. That is pretty cool because if I remember correctly, historically, both Greece and Persia were very much into the stars and the planets and all that. They were very astronomical types. I don't know who created the first solar system thing. I know there was a Terran-based model where the Earth was in the center at one point. Another was, I think it was the Greeks that said the sun was in the center at one point. I do not remember at the moment. This is somewhat out of my field of history. This is not my portion of history that I know. But I do know that the Persians and the Greeks were very much into this stuff, along with all the other stuff that they were involved in. Pretty cool. And what is this? Mathematical formula calculator. This contraption helps compute equations faster. Persian architects are experts in geometry, abstract patterns, and mathematics. And like in real life too, yeah, they were very much. I'm pretty sure the Babylonians, the Assyrians, and the Persians throughout their empires and cultures were very mathematical. I think also certain periods of the Greeks were also very mathematical and philosophical as well. More after, before, during the Bronze Age and the return of the Classical Age and stuff. But it's kind of cool to see these kind of things be shown in the game, even if it's not like a history lesson of sorts. It's just at least showing, even though this is a fictional version of the universe where gods exist and demons and creatures and all that, it at least still gives us a little bit of the actual history because Persia was very much into the astronomy, into mathematics, geometry, into philosophy, spiritualism, religion, and a lot of things. Many cultures are like that, both in the past and modern day. But it's cool that a game like this, which is based in the more mystical adventures and parkour and fighting demons and other people with special abilities, is we still get to at least see some of the historical aspects to the inspiration to the game. And this is official scroll, royal decree. The papyrus is yellowed with age, but the emblem seal of the royal court is still clear. part of the text reads, appointment of Vahram, the industrious, to be royal architect for King Darius the Great. So this is her official decree to allow her to be the architect and all that. That's pretty cool. And I think papyrus, if I remember correctly, originated in Egypt, which does make sense because at Persia's greatest extent, Egypt was part of the Persian Empire for a while. I believe it was part of the empire during Darius the Great, Xerxes, and onwards. It did not fall up. It did not be. What's the words? Alexander the Great eventually conquered Egypt from the Persians as he was conquering all of the Persian Empire. So I think there was like a span of like 200 years or something like that that the Persians controlled Egypt. 200 or 300, something like that. I don't remember the specific dates because that escapes me at the moment, but yeah, it's roughly around 200 to 300 years that the Egyptians were under the Persians, and papyrus, if I remember correctly, came from Egypt, certain areas of Egypt, and that is one of the first types of paper, and that's also kind of why in later centuries, um, papyrus was used by the Romans once they conquered the Egyptians or the Greeks and all that, and then how the Islamic nations were able to use papyrus, and the Christian nations, specifically those further to the west, had to use cow leather and other very other techniques to make their own writings and books, because papyrus was kept from them. We should kind of just went sidetracked with that, but it's just another thing that kind of makes sense because the Persians would have kind of access to this. Now, did they use papyrus this early on? Slash, I don't remember exactly when papyrus was starting to use, but it came from Egypt at some point, and only certain nations in the Eastern Mediterranean were able to use it throughout most of the last 1,000+ years before other forms were created or were being used alongside papyrus, and then actual paper and all that came out. But yeah, anyway. Oh, she's just chilling right here. What's this? The architect and the king. Darius, my dear friend, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for entrusting me with the design of the Citadel's defensive system. Your unwavering support and the creative freedom you give me are invaluable. I must offer you my sincerest apologies for the unfortunate loss of life among the workers of the last phase of work. I can assure you that their sacrifice will not have been in vain and will ultimately be but a small price to pay for the glory of your kingdom. Their names will remain forever engraved in the history of Persia. Nothing is more honorable than to give one's life for a great and noble cause. Once again, I am grateful for your support and pledge to always strive for excellence so that your greatness shines beyond borders. I remain your friend and faithful architect, Vahram, architect of Mount Qaf. P.S. I neglected to pass on the message concerning the completion of the defensive system for the palace's first ramparts. Its solidity should effectively deter the pirates and mercenaries who relentlessly attack our ports. Interessante. I think, if I remember correctly, I think we saw those ramparts when we were going to the Raging Sea. And obviously, mentioning pirates and mercenaries, we've seen the pirate captain, and we've seen those Greek Mycenaean type dudes in the Raging Sea and also in the forest area. So, pretty cool callback slash just further exploration or lore of this universe and Mount Qaf. What's this? Oh, that's right. We do get a health thing from her. A full one, too. Which just gives us another one. And I think we're close to the max health. I think there's one or two more pieces, if I remember correctly, if we look at our character. Yeah, we need one more to get another increase. I'm not sure if there's one, if we get any more health after that final piece. Alright, let's talk to her.
My memories return. King Darius. 30 years since he's been gone.
Oh, it's the same dialogue.
The Simurgh lives.
Still, Simurgh lives. It makes sense if she truly does, or it. I don't forget if the Sigmorg is referred to by any pronouns. They usually just call it the Sigmorg. But either way, if we look, the upper city is 100% completed. So that means now we have that one done, the Sacred Archives, the Old Royal Road, the Depths, both versions of the forest, the Sunken Harbor, the Pit of Eternal Sands, the Raging Sea, what's it called? The Hidden Village is done, and the only thing left with the upper city is actually this right here and over here. And then I think one other piece that I may have missed, I'm not sure, but yeah, we're basically almost done with the side exploration of the game, which is honestly amazing. And now basically all we gotta do is continue on with our progression in the Towers of Silence. Also, I think we can at some point complete the Lost Warriors side quest, because I'm pretty sure the last of Adishir's men is located somewhere in the Towers of Silence, or the Tower of Silence. Now, where he is, I'm not sure. He could be in this little spot in the dark that we didn't explore here, or he could be upwards further up. I'm not 100% sure, but either way... Oh god, that music sting was louder than I expected it to be. But with that, now we can go back to the Towers of Silence to continue on. And voila. And real quick, I'm going to save and check the time, and then we'll continue on if we can. After checking the time, we have actually ran out of time, which is a-okay because we did a lot today. We were able to explore basically the southern end of the Tower of Silence and complete the Tower of the Architect side quest. I forget actually, what is it called again? I forget. What was it actually called? Oh, it was just called the Architect, yeah. So we completed both of that, so pretty good amount of work has been done. Next time, we will continue on exploring the Tower of Silence. Maybe we'll be able to find the last of Ardashir's men and complete that side quest. Maybe we'll be able to find the last of the Sands of Time. We will see. So yeah, until then. And with that, we conclude today's chapter of our journey into the Lost Crown. I hope you all enjoyed today's chapter. I certainly did. Until next time, this is Ghost, signing out.